A follow-up now, former Perryton coach Cole Underwood was sentenced yesterday. During those proceedings, a woman who says Underwood sexually abused her as a child spoke in court. Looking back at the history of this case, 29-year-old Underwood was arrested in April of last year on a warrant for sexual assault of a child. That was in connection to a 15-year-old Perryton high school girl when he worked there. Then in June, he was indicted on federal charges of enticement and attempted enticement of a minor and receipt of child pornography. He pleaded guilty to the enticement charge this past September. Yesterday, federal judge Matthew Kaczmarek sentenced Underwood to the maximum of 30 years in prison and lifetime supervised release. In any sentencing phase, the court often hears from people on both sides. They speak to the defendant's character or the impact on victims and more. One woman said in court Underwood sexually abused her when she was a girl. Fox 14's Blas Guerrero reports.
The woman read her letter in court. She has provided it to Fox 14 News. She says in her letter, the abuse lasted from her 5th grade through her high school freshman years. She writes, quote, "I am terrified to be here, but I will choose time and time again to stand up and speak for the little girls who don't have the strength to do so." She tells us it's important to remember this case is about the Perryton girl. She wrote, quote, "Cole stole her innocence as he did mine." She goes on to write, "I choose to speak up for what's right and not hide behind my fear of judgment or my fear of safety." She told the judge the purpose of her appearance was not to lengthen Underwood's sentence, but to, quote, "read from a hole in my heart that needed help healing." She also wrote, "I pray he finds help while he's inside because God knows he needs it." In Amarillo, Blas Guerrero, Fox 14 News.
She tells us she wants to encourage people to speak out and report these crimes. If you are a child, find a trusted adult and ask them for help. There is help available for both children and adults who have been sexually abused. We have some of those local resources listed for you right now at myhighplains.com.